We're talking about modals today. What are the modals?
Can,
May,
Could.
can, could. What others?
Might. Should.
must.
Must.
Ought.
Ought. Ought to.
Oh, actually.
Need.
Have to.
Need sometimes, yeah. Have to. One more that I'm thinking of. Would.
Would.
Oh yeah.
Would.
Will and would. One more.
How about shall?
Shall. Exactly. Okay. What do these? How are these modals different from regular verbs? How are modals different from normal verbs?
Other like verb.
They need another verb. Okay. Maybe discuss for like 1 minute what makes them different from regular verbs. Okay? So talk with your partner. Figure out why modals, these words, are different from verbs like walk, jump, go. How are they different? Okay? Now we're going to talk about past modals. What do you think those are?
Past. Could. Would.
That's good.
Think about what past modals express.
Place.
They're used to assess. Do you know that word?
Says.
They're used to like talk about past actions,
Yeah.
whether real or imaginary.
Could.
For example, let's talk about Stella got in trouble for texting. Here are some examples of what her classmates said using past modals. So, for the first one, David, will you read that?
What?
Jen.
Trilla couldn't have been testy.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her phone's listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Stella couldn't have been texting, or can't have been texting. The next one, Tom. Frederica, will you read that?
She might have borrowed a friend's phone to do it.
Mm-hmm. Or she could
Or
have.
couldn't have, or may have.
Mm-hmm. So that's another way to use it. Amy. Let's see. Kazuki.
Sorry.
Will you read Amy, what Amy said?
I heard she was testing her mother. It must have been something important.
Mm-hmm. And Jacob? Ed?
Even so, she should have waited until after class to send a text.
Mm-hmm. And Mindy. Let's see. Angel?
I agree. She shouldn't have disrupted the class.
Okay. So, what I want you guys to do now is talk for like 2 minutes with your partner to figure out what each of these modals is trying to express. So, for example, we talked about possibility, advice, obligation, that sort of thing. So, I had to erase it because I was going to put it here. What are these trying to express? Okay?
Yeah.
So, talk with your partner for like 2 minutes. All right, so the first one, what do we think it is? What is it trying to show?
Possibility.
Maybe. Close to possibility. Impossibility. Right?
Because
Yeah,
it's negative.
Yeah, the opposite of
Yeah,
possibility.
opposite, yeah.
Disbelief or impossibility. All right, I'll take that. Okay. All right, the second one. Possibility.
Yep.
Third.
Obligation.
Advice.
Not quite. You must do your homework is an obligation. But when we're talking about the past, it must have been something important.
Should.
You must.
Advice.
But it's hard you.
It's something that you conclude by using, see this first, I heard she was texting her mother. So, it must have been something important.
Strong leads.
You consider
Yes.
that Is what you think.
Yeah.
Guess.
It's what you guess to have happened. So it's a logical conclusion.
Logical.
Okay.
What you assume about the situation. It must have been something important. It must have been her mom calling. I must have left my book at home. Okay? The next one. What are they trying to express?
Advice.
This one's kind of tricky.
Past. Regret.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Regret.
Regret.
And this one?
Advice.
Maybe
It's the same. Exactly. Regret.
Regret.
Yeah, so this is regret over something that she didn't do. And this is regret of something she did do, but probably shouldn't have. Regret for something over something done. Regret over something not done. Okay? So, who is certain that Stella needed to send a text in class based on these? Who is certain that Stella needed to send that text?
Amy.
Amy? Why?
Something is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
it
their.
must be there.
Who is certain that Stella was not texting in class?
Eddie and
The first
Mindy
one.
and
The first one? Jen?
Eddie and Mindy.
Jen?
Jen, yeah?
Yep,
Jen.
exactly. And who thinks that Stella made a mistake?
Mindy and no mistake.
Who thinks she made a mistake? Who thinks she messed up?
Mindy?
Yeah.
The last one.
Mindy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she shouldn't have
Yeah.
disrupted the class.
Yeah.
There's one other possibility.
Mm.
Ed, yeah.
Ed.
She should have waited until after class. And who thinks it's possible that Stella was texting in class?
Possible.
Who thinks it's possible she was texting in class?
Tom.
Tom. Why?
Because she might.
She might have gone.
Might have.
Yeah,
Exactly.
might have.
Okay. So what do you think the form is of past modals?
That's one. Might have it. Might have it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to use the modal, which doesn't change, plus
Have.
have.
And
Past
Past
participle.
Excellent. Okay, what I want you guys to do now is activity B on page 87. So choose the correct answer to complete each item. Okay, and do that with your partner. Will you read the first one for us?
First one.
She loved scary rides. She must have been excited to go on the roller coaster.
Exactly. And why do you need to use must?
Because it's logical conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
She loves scary rides, so she must
So-
have enjoyed it
Yeah.
or been really excited. It's a logical conclusion, exactly. Number 2. Oh, I want you guys to do activity C now. You're going to read some situations, and you are going to come up with 2 to 3 sentences for each using modals,
Okay.
using past modals. Okay? So you see on the right there's some boxes. That player shouldn't have kicked my friend. He might have done it on purpose. It must have hurt. So you guys are going to come up with past modals based on the situations that you read. Okay? And work with your partner. And 4. Earlier this afternoon, you saw your friend's parents talking to your homeroom teacher. Do you guys know what that might mean? Homeroom teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your main class, right? Later, you find out your friend has been punished for a month. What can you say about that? What could you say about your friend's situation?
He might have smoked a cigarette.
Okay, he might have smoked a cigarette, and that's why he's in trouble. What else?
I should have done my homework.
Okay, he should have done his homework. What about? Give me something about Possibility.
Possibility.
So what can you say to express possibility about the sentence?
The brain could have cheating on the test.
Yeah, he could have cheated on a test, and that's why he's in trouble. Okay? 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to split you into 5 groups. Okay, so there'll be mostly groups of 3, a couple groups of 2. So maybe you 3, you 3, you 3, you 3, and you 2. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
3,
4,
6,
5. Yeah. Okay, so 5 groups. And you guys are each going to get 2 photos.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is write, or don't write. I want you to come up with some sentences
Okay.
to assess what happened.
All right.
Don't write,
Don't
okay?
write.
Because we're going to pass them around. So I'll give you about 2 minutes per picture, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
How
first
many-
group,
How many sentences we need?
as many as you can come up with,
I see.
okay?
Actually, I teach
She may have
This phrase
be
must
have
have
a
clean.
Yeah.
Must have clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. This phrase.
yeah. She could
They shouldn't have gone out in that weather. Yeah.
It's possible, right? So she could
yeah.
she could
There
have
must be a flood.
Mm.
All right, guys, go ahead and pass your 2 pictures to the group to the right.
Have
All right, now you're gonna come up with some new sentences.